Well, a little bit of ice is now showing up upon Lake Erie in the western basin, especially 7.7% ice coverage upon Lake Erie. And speaking of a little bit of snow is on the way too for the rest of the evening and tonight. We break that down and take a look at your 8-day forecast after the break.
Some things we're keeping an eye on this week, Melissa.
That's right, and thankfully it's nothing major. It's a little bit here and there as we head through the rest of the week. Things are relatively quiet. Right now there's actually some fog out there. It was this morning, had a little break around midday. It started to lift a bit, and then it was heading back in, some of it somewhat of an advection fog as the front's coming through, the cold air coming in too. Cold air can't hold as much moisture, and you kind of get the fog out there. So the next 8 hours, we are looking right now at least a few raindrops mixing with snowflakes. That'll be the trend through the evening, ending early overnight. Lots of clouds around tonight, though. We'll continue that story. Tomorrow, there could be a couple of breaks of sunshine. Looking ahead, a few snowflakes through the end of the week, but again, a pretty quiet pattern. Pick day this weekend, Saturday, but then we're watching a system closely Sunday through early next week. The exact track and the timing still questionable, and it could be another messy one. We're in between that rain and snow line. Instead of a definitive type of precip, it could be a little bit of everything. We're looking at low to mid 30s right now, from a 33 Toledo to a 35 Cleveland to still a 41 New Philadelphia. The colder air slowly working in behind the passage of that front, and winds have been gusty at times in spots, 20 to 25 up to almost 30 right now in Akron, Canton. Sustained 10 to 20 makes a big difference, obviously, for the wind chill factor. Most of us feel like it's more like in the 20s versus the actual air temperature. There's a look at visibility. There's pockets here and there near the lakeshore too, and that, a little lower visibility in points. Not really problematic, so to speak, for traveling. So a few snowflakes will be around this evening, mixing with raindrops right now just due to the temperatures east and southeast above freezing. We'll continue to have at least a few snowflakes around. There could be a quick coating to a half an inch or inch overnight tonight before it all is said and done in the snowbelt area specifically. And then tomorrow is a nice quiet day for the middle part of the week. There's a look at a few of those snowflakes from early tonight and then ending before you wake up tomorrow morning. Tomorrow partly sunny, definitely more clouds though than anything. And then tomorrow evening again could have a few of these snow showers, lake enhanced. A couple of lines could be driven down here through Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and then again same deal as we head into your Friday morning, but again a very benign pattern, so to speak, through the end of the week. As we take a look here through the next 48 hours, a quick coating here and there from a couple of those mini systems. Otherwise, in the snowbelt area by tomorrow morning, a couple of areas could have an inch or so, maybe another inch or so as we head into your Wednesday night as well as your Thursday. Tonight, upper 20s, spot snow and mix early, otherwise just cloudy and cold. Highs only in the 20s tomorrow, and it's just pretty cold. And many have noticed today is the fog at times, advection fog, as the colder air starting to work in. Cold air advections taking place behind the passage of the front, and cold air holds less moisture, and hence the whole water cycle thing, condensation, you get the fog. So that's kind of been the trend here on and off throughout the day. There's still one pocket pretty dense near the Mansfield area, getting a little better conditions, improving visibility wise across much of our official reporting stations though at this hour. The official high temperature today was 37 degrees. Temperatures continue to fall. The colder air is working in north and west from upstream. 21 was the high in Minneapolis today, 25 in Green Bay. So 37 puts us above normal though on the books here by 2 degrees. Record 69 from 1950. Sunrise 7:43. That sunset 5:38. Like to see those later sunsets. Weather story as we do look ahead. A few snowflakes here and there through the end of the week, also including tonight and through early tonight mainly. And this snowbelt could have a quick coating, half of an inch to an inch for a couple of bursts of snow showers here the next several hours. The rest of us, not so much. Pick day this weekend will be Saturday. We're still watching a system closely. This time frame is Sunday through Monday and even Tuesday, which is Groundhog Day. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll kind of break it down for you here momentarily. 32 is the current temperature. Remember, we hit the high of 37 today. The colder air slowly working in because you're still in the middle 30s in Akron, Canton, and Youngstown. Still a 40 in Tuscarawas County near Dover and New Philly. And with the winds, made a big difference today. 10 to 20 sustained, gusts 20 to 30. A lot colder as you out there. I was getting gas today. I thought, boy, even with a coat on, it's pretty cold. We have those temperatures right now feeling like it's in the low to mid 20s wind chill wise. And notice how it's still pretty warm near the Marietta boundary, near Belpre, Ohio, the Ohio River boundary toward Parkersburg, West Virginia, and Huntington 51. So the cold air slowly sagging toward the south and east in the wake of that front. At this point, these are pretty quiet, but I think as winds start to shift here, just now starting to get the cold air working in and winds shifting northwesterly, well, there could be a few lake-driven snow showers again for the next several hours, mainly before midnight, and things are very quiet by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Futurecast wise, we have a couple of those snow showers that'll blossom here through about midnight. Quiet tomorrow, a lot of clouds, but there's a couple of bright spots. So I don't want to rule out maybe a break of sunshine here or there. Then as we go into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, the sun goes down, a few more lake-driven snow showers are expected. On a broader scheme of things, I want to show you here as we go through your Thursday, a couple of lake effect snow showers early, about 20% coverage. Same deal on Friday. These are little benign patterns coming through in and out quickly. But the one we're watching starting on Saturday, here comes this system. Now, the actual track and the timing, way off in these two long-range models we use. The one that I'm right now trying to at least give a little basically trusting into this one would be the European model. This model is showing that it doesn't really move in for most of us on Sunday. It stays mainly across the southern half of the state as some snow showers, but then moves in, starts to encompass all of Ohio and perimeter states by Sunday night, including Monday and even lingering into Groundhog Day itself. That one would definitely mean accumulating snowfall for all of us if that's exactly how the track and the timing comes to fruition. And then temperature rise running way below normal. It's going to get pretty cold here the next few days. Tonight, upper 20s, spot snow and mix early, otherwise just cloudy and cold. Tomorrow, our highs don't recover much. We're looking at upper 20s. Lots of clouds around, still a cold day. Snowflakes may start to fly around this time, but of course, once the sun goes down into tomorrow evening, and a few leftover snow showers will be around here through the first half of the overnight. Wanted to actually catch a glimpse here to show you there's a little bit of ice. Look at that upon the western basin, the shallower points of Lake Erie. Right now, the ice coverage up to 7.7%. For much of the winter, it's been 0. So you can see here a couple of areas of ice. Again, it's very shallow and just a little layer on top of the water there. Preset Futurecast just showing you that we have a couple of snow showers, a few lake effect bursts of snow will continue through about midnight. And then tomorrow, a little break in the activity. Could actually have a bright spot or two in the sky tomorrow. And then around this time again tomorrow, a couple of lake effect snow showers will redevelop. These are not major systems, at least for the end of this week. We'll really start to keep a watchful eye starting on Sunday, though, again. Temperatures, we hit the high temperature of about 37 right around 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. Then temperatures have fallen behind that. So the freezing mark in Toledo, freezing mark in Cleveland, still Marietta along the Ohio River boundary right now at 47 as the cold air is working in just behind or trailing the front itself. Temperatures upstream, look at that, teens right now in Minneapolis. Your high was only in the low 20s, and that's going to be us here in the next couple of days. We have some cold days upon us heading our way. So a couple of raindrops were around, chilly raindrops earlier this afternoon, and a couple of snowflakes. And as the winds do shift, picking up some lake moisture, a couple of lake-driven snow showers will continue through about the midnight time frame. And then otherwise, again, it'll be gone by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Shades of blue here, winter weather advisories. Many states dealing with some wintry conditions. So the cold air is really going to seep in and take over northeast Ohio for the next few days through the end of this work and school week. Highs are going to be right around the 20s. The coldest day will be on Thursday. Here's a look at some of those snow showers, lake-driven through the early overnight tomorrow. A couple of breaks in the clouds is about it. Mainly a cloudy day, though. And then again tomorrow evening into early Thursday. Same deal will occur Thursday night into early on Friday. Again, these are little tiny patterns, little hiccups in the forecast. Upper 20s tonight, spot snow and mix early, cloudy and cold. And then tomorrow, the recovery process, not much. There's a couple of degrees. Highs will be even shy of freezing. Those upper 20s, lots of clouds around. As you look at the 8-day forecast, then we